Ciao everyone, I'm Rossella Rago and welcome back to Cooking with Nonna. I got the Nonna of the century with me today, my own Nonna Romana. Say hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
And what are we gonna make today?
Today I'm gonna make a minestrone about the celery, carote, agno, potato, cavagliafiori, zucchine e piselli.
E un po' di fagioli.
Un po' di fagioli.
E pomodoro. It's going to be a really nice minestrone. You can change up the ingredients to suit whatever you have lying around. This is what we usually put in it. And no, we got to make minestrone because it's cold, no?
Yeah. I like minestrone when the temperature are too cold. Very good.
Molto very good.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do first? We got to clean everything.
Sure.
Clean everything and cut everything. So
yeah.
We're going to start. Nonna and I. Yeah, siediti.
Yeah, okay.
So I have some cauliflower here. I'm just going to cut these into smaller pieces.
And this I have celery.
Cutting these into smaller bite-sized pieces. Everything should be cut up nice and small because when you eat it, when it cooks, you want it to cook evenly. And when you eat it, you want to take nice bites of everything. You don't want anything too big that it can't really fit on the spoon.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
So notice that I'm taking like the bruised pieces of the skin off of the zucchini. And that's something Nonna always said to do. Vedi, sto togliendo tutte le
dove è mancata, yeah.
Because Nonna says that dirt and sand gets into those little...
They put sabbia inside, you know?
Yeah, and we don't want that. So I like to leave the skin on, but not all of it. You got to take off where it's not good.
Yeah, very good.
Nonna doesn't have a potato peeler. She doesn't believe in modern inventions like that. She says a knife is just as good for everything. Nonna, perché non c'è la cosa per spellare le patate?
No, I don't need it.
Why?
Yes. I clean up by the knife anytime.
The Nonna knives save the day.
Yeah. Ti li metto là le patate?
Yeah, qua dentro. Okay, so all of our veggies are all cut up, and now we can start to make the minestrone. I'm going to let Nonna chill for a while, and I'm going to head over to the stove, and I'm going to show you how it all comes together. Okay, so we are all ready to put our minestrone together. We're going to start with some extra virgin olive oil and get it nice and hot. Got my pan nice and hot before. So this is about 3 tablespoons. Now again, for the full recipe and the complete list of ingredients, just head to cookingwithnonna.com. And we're going to add our carrots, onions, and celery first. Whew, hot pan. And we just want to get those a little bit soft. And while those are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and add some bay leaves to it. They're Nonna's bay leaves that she brought over from Italy. About 3. Let that saute. And of course, we're going to take those out before we serve this. You want to try and start with your hardest vegetables first. Okay, so now that I got these nice and soft, I'm gonna add the cauliflower in here because it's still one of our harder vegetables. And I just want to toss it in the oil that's flavored with the onions, carrots, and celery. I'm not expecting it to like cook all the way through in here. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt. The salt's gonna help draw some of the water out of our vegetables. Okay, now I'm going to add our zucchini. And again, just make sure it gets kind of coated in the oil. And I'm going to add a little salt to this. Give this a minute, and then we're going to add our passata. And if you don't have passata, tomato puree, you can add any tomato product that you want. You can add crushed tomatoes, you can add the whole peeled tomatoes, just crush them with your hands, anything you want. Even some leftover sauce, if it's already made sauce, totally, add that too. I just like a little bit of tomato in my minestrone. Keep it interesting. So in goes our passata. I'm going to rinse this out with a little bit of water. And start stirring this and coating the vegetables in that sauce, in that tomato. Okay, so now that I coated everything in the tomato, I'm going to grab our water and we're going to add our water to the soup. Okay, so in goes the water. Okay, so you can add water, chicken broth, or what I like to do is water and a bouillon cube or two, depending on how salty you like it. Just an option. You don't have to do it that way. That's just how we like to do it. And now I'm going to add in our peas and potatoes. Our potatoes here that were soaking in water because they were hanging out. And our peas. These are just frozen peas that have been thawed. And last but not least, our cannellini beans. So these are jarred cannellini beans from Italy that I drained and rinsed. Going to give this a quick stir, and we're going to let it come to a boil. And once it boils, we're going to let it cook until everything's tender. Now, depending on your vegetables, how big you cut them, that's about, 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so now this is on its way to being done. It's boiling. We just want to wait until the potatoes are nice and fork tender. So in the meantime, I'm going to drop my pasta, because minestrone, I got to have a little pasta. I'm going to drop my pasta into some salted boiling water. I chose these little fiocchetti, some people call these fiocchetti, egg bows, farfalline, little butterflies. All you really need is a small pasta that you love. So I'm just going to drop these in. Woo! And I lost a few. Life's not perfect. And I'm just going to cook those until al dente. and then I'm going to add them to the minestrone. The reason I don't cook them directly in here is because they're going to release a lot of starch, and that's going to soak up a lot of the water in the minestrone, and I don't really want that. We have some wonderful starch from the potatoes, from the cannellini beans, so you don't need that extra starch. You just don't need it, you know? Okay, so I'm going to add the pasta that I just drained to our minestrone. I'm going to stir this in. And we're almost ready to eat this, and I cannot wait because there is nothing like a good bowl of minestrone when it's cold outside. This is such winter comfort food for me. So, so good. And there we go. So I'm going to set the table, and Nonna and I are going to taste our delicious minestrone soup. Okay. It is cold outside, and I am ready for a nice bowl of minestrone. Nonna, give me your plate. You want some?
Yeah, just 2 spoons I want.
2 spoons, that's all. Okay. 2 nice spoons I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
Un po' di juice.
Basta, basta. Metti un po' di olio.
Wait, and then you can top it off with a little olio a crudo. Just a little bit. You gotta put cheese?
Yeah.
You gonna put some cheese?
I put cheese. Yeah.
Cheese, you great.
Yeah, I like. Okay. Thank you.
So, so good. Same thing. I'm going to add a little bit of oil right on top. And some cheese. So good. You ready? You going to eat? Mmm.
So good.
So, so good.
Mm-hmm.
This is food for your soul right here, honestly.
Very good.
Quando fa freddo fuori, azzecca proprio. Che dici?
Sure. Very good.
Mm. So, so good. Nonna, you gonna eat all of it?
I don't know.
You hungry? You hungry, or you want to say bye-bye, everybody? You busy?
No, I'm not busy. Okay, do what you want.
Okay, say bye-bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for being with us today. Nonna, thank you for being my Nonna.
Oh, thank you.
For cut all the vegetables.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of work if I make minestrone.
Very good. Ma they come very good. Okay.
We gotta make. At winter time, you gotta make this once a week. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
I say over there bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.